Hi, I'm Dr. Rolan Tripp. So what we're going to talk about now is elimination training, also called house training, also called house breaking. And I think that the idea between house training and house breaking is sort of symbolic between the old school and the new school, because breaking things is really a bad idea, whereas training is a good idea. So we'll call it house training for now. Now note that house training includes not only elimination training, but also chew training and what rooms you can go into and what furniture. Those are all part of the house training, how to be inside the house. But let's focus right now on the pee and the poop problem, and we'll call that for now, we'll call that house training. So this is really focused around puppies, and then the same principles I'm going to tell you apply to adult dogs, but adult dogs who have trouble with elimination or urinating and defecating in the house, they take longer. You have to go slower and use even more rewards. So for our purposes, we're going to talk about a brand new puppy, because that's really what we want to focus on. Now the very best time to do this is the very first day and the first hour of the first day when you bring that puppy in, so that they learn in this environment these are the house rules. So we're going to assume for now you're doing that, and then the variations are many and you can do them as you need. So here's the deal. When we bring the puppy inside the house, first you're going to have some playtime with this new puppy, but not allow it to go roam around the house. When the puppy's tired, now we're going to put it into the kennel. Now we call that contented confinement, and that's covered on a different topic. So we're assuming this puppy now is accepting being in the kennel. When you first bring the puppy home, and really any dog in the first day or two or even three, they're excited, they're confused, what's going on here? So their blood pressure's up, they're producing more urine than they would if they were relaxed, so they need to go out more frequently. So with a new puppy, I'd say every hour until you understand what their normal rhythm is. So we're taking the puppy out and then seeing if it needs to eliminate and then bringing it back in. Now, that's easy said, but I want to give you some more tips on exactly how to do that. First, whenever you're taking the puppy out of the kennel, don't give it a lot of warm affection. Oh, you good little thing, I'm going to take you out, go pee-pee. No, don't do that. Because you want to hold that attention, that loving, for after the elimination. Because we're describing here is a reward-based elimination training. If you give affection and attention without having done the job, then you've wasted that. So what I'm saying is be neutral. I use the phrase, be a robot. Take the pet out, go outside, and wait for it to eliminate. When you go outside, I recommend you pick a spot. Depending on the size of the dog, it may be 4 feet or even 10 feet square where you really want the dog to go. So this is your preferred elimination area. Now the reason to have a preferred elimination area is so it's easier to pick up because you have the bucket and the place to put the poop and so forth right there. Plus, now you can walk through your own backyard and not get surprised. So we're going to call this the jackpot spot. Okay, this is where we really want the dog to go. So when you take the puppy or the adult dog, we're talking puppies now, take the puppy out on a leash, you have to go with the dog and be in that area. Now, you need to go with the dog so that you know if they eliminated, so that you can be there to reward the dog. So when you're there, you wait. Now, you're still being a robot, you're neutral. It is a good idea to look for them to assume the position, the urination position or the defecation position. When they assume the position, begin very softly and gently to say, good, that's it, good. So calm, but now you're no longer quite neutral, but you're giving positive reinforcement. Now, the next thing is when they're done, now you give jackpot reward if they went in the jackpot spot. So the jackpot reward means everything you can think of for this dog. Now remember, this is only done in the first few days, so put some energy into it. So happy, 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 food treats, playtime, throw the ball, go for a walk, anything and everything you can think of to mark that spot and that event, and then reward, 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 reward. Now bring the pet inside. Now they have earned some time inside and loose under supervision. So you still have to have eyes on the pet, but playtime, enjoy the puppy, all the warmth and love that you want to give it now for as long as you want. But sooner or later, you're going to need to do something. Got to go make dinner, pay the bills, whatever. Now you must put the dog back into confinement. Remember to make it good. Give it like a kennel, peanut butter Kong, something like that to go back in. Now, that's what we do if they eliminated in the jackpot spot. What if they don't? Okay, so we're saying that during this house training process, we're trying to get the dog to eliminate outside and not inside. If the animal has to eliminate inside, we'll do that in a separate topic. All right, so if they don't eliminate, and we're going to allow no more than about 5 minutes maximum, and maybe even a little less. If they don't go at first, here's some tips. 1, walk in a short little 20 feet in a loop and come back to the jackpot spot. Sometimes moving will get them to eliminate where they couldn't otherwise. Still no luck. Go on another little longer walk. Now, if the pet eliminates over there, it's still eliminating, it's still outside, it's still good, so you say good dog. But you don't get a jackpot because that's the jackpot spot over there. So the idea here is if we can get the dog to really understand that, wow, he really likes it when I poop over there, that's the idea. If we can get to that point, then later on the dog will ask to go out. Not right now. For now, the dog's going out on your schedule, and that's the key concept. So this is where we're at. The dog is confined initially most of the time, either inside a kennel, tethered, in your arms, somehow or other. It is not free to roam the house. So we're going to take it out on a regular basis. So let's go. When do you take it out? First thing in the morning, for sure. Then it comes in, food and water, after food and water, after any play session, that often stimulates it. After you see the pet sleeping in the kennel, that's a good time to interrupt it, take it out, and it will often eliminate. Why? So you can be there, so you can reward it and get the jackpot. That's the whole idea. So be neutral in between times, give all of your affection and attention when it does, and make it a very, very good experience. If you have more questions, come and visit us at hannasociety.com. Thank you.